So the most important part is preparation. So we always want to make sure we get everything laid out beforehand. I'm going to use cotton today, but you can also use a diaper. So I'm going to pull off a chunk of cotton that's about the width of the foot. So about hand width. This is going to be our padding. We always want to make sure we have a cushion. I also like to pre-make my duct tape squares. Some people like a square. I like to do this pattern that I'm going to show you, kind of like a checkerboard. For the average horse, you cross about 50% of the way so that we get a nice rugged piece as we overlap. And for the average horse, you need 4 to 5 pieces. I'm going to do the same thing coming up. I'm not going to make a square, I make this checkerboard. Again, I'm going to overlap my pieces so I have durability. So now I have this shape of a piece. And then finally, I'm going to take my Animal Intex pad, which is my poultice pad. There is a dry side and a shiny side. We want this dull side to go towards the bottom of the foot. Dry to dry, shiny away. Now that I have all my supplies ready, I'm going to take my Animal Intex pad, I'm going to submerge it in water and pull it back up. Now it's ready to go. And again, the dull side is going to the foot, the shiny side is going away. It's easiest if you get it set out in between your legs. Take that dull side, we're going to apply it to the bottom of the foot. I'm going to take my cotton or my cushion, apply it, take vet wrap, and start wrapping around. We're not pulling tight, we're just applying loosely all around. I do like to come up just very slightly above the coronary band, but it's very important that you don't pull hard at this step. We're just doing a loose wrapping, and then the majority of my vet wrap is going to be focused around the bottom of the foot. We want to do kind of a figure 8 pattern, so we incorporate that toe. I'm going around. And again, we're not pulling tight, we're just laying it on gently. Once it's finished, we're going to take our pre-made square here, and this is why I like to not make a complete square. If you pop it right there in the center, then the sides fold down nicely, the toe folds down nicely, and the heel folds down very nicely. At this point, if your patient needs a break, you can set the foot down. But if they're being good, we'll continue on to adding extra durability to this. With duct tape, we don't want it over the coronary band, so I'm just going to lay it on the hoof wall. There. I reinforce at the toe because this is the most common place for them to wear through. Then I like to hold all my pieces together. Now once everything is sealed down, I'm going to let my patient put their foot down. At this point, I like to add a couple pieces to hold everything together. The coronary band is up here. No duct tape should go above the coronary band. You don't want to constrict this. So I'm just going to use a couple pieces to hold everything together. Give us this beautiful shoe. Sealed everything down. And finally, I want to check to make sure that this is not too tight above our coronary band. So you want to be able to get your finger easily down to where the coronary band is. You should have plenty of extra space. This should not be tight at all. If this is tight, you either want to remove the wrap, or you can take a pair of scissors and you can vent it down to the coronary band so that it's not pinching. Do not want to apply pressure around the coronary band or anything above the coronary band if there's no cushion.